In this video, we are going to be unlocking mist breathing inside of Weak Legacy 2. So this is, I think, my 4th breathing that I'm getting in this game, and it's probably one of my favorites already. They recently revamped it, so I don't know what it used to be like, but the new version of it is very, very powerful and very easy to combo with. If you're wanting an easy breathing style that's actually really, really good, I would go for this one. Of course, that is entirely up to you. Hopefully this video helps you choose what you want to use, but if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, we've used... what's our list so far? We've used water, we've used sun, and moon. I think that's all the breathing styles that have V2s, but apparently the mist style is supposed to be very similar to a V2. They did a revamp for it, and it's supposed to be actually really cool. And I think powerful? I'm honestly not sure. There's no, like, updated tier list I've seen. Well, I want to go ahead and unlock it. And I want to use it because it's like new and all that, technically. Only problem, I have no idea where it is I'm looking for right now. And I should show this while I'm over here. We are going to have to reset our breathing style again. We're currently using water V2. I have no plans to max it out. Whenever they add the next update, I'm definitely going to be getting moon back and playing it with that. Or maybe something else. We'll see. But if you are wanting to reset your style, you are going to need one of these potions right here. Unfortunately, it's quite expensive. A crystal essence and 500k is insane. I'm gonna try to save my in-game cash for swapping my styles when needed, because I'm gonna need a lot of money to do the series I'm doing right now. I'm trying to unlock all the cool stuff. I think the thing I'm needing is over in the ice area, all the way over here. Well, there's demon slayers right here. I did not notice those guys were there. Where's your quest giver? There he is, though. There's the mist NPC. Well, let me go ahead. Let's set our spawn. There we go. And let's reset our breathing. It's 100 Robux, but I think that's worth it for the video. Okay, let's see. Hello there, Mist Trainer. So for this, you need not a whole lot. Only level 15 and 10,000 yen. So you can get this basically right away. If we go ahead and just learn that, now we got to do the quest of kill 25 demons, which is what we've done before. Well, let's go do this. There is no V2 we have to unlock, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check in a moment, but yeah, this could be worth unlocking if you don't want to try to go through the whole thing to try to get water breathing V2, which is a big old pain for new players. But yeah, just shred through these guys. I mean, we do so much damage right now, just by default. I love that every quest has you go clear these early enemies for it. And there we go. Awesome. We unlocked that immediately. So now we have mist breathing. Cool. So yeah, the 150 skill we have to unlock by defeating the, the equivalent boss. And wait, actually, no, let's set our spawn here again. I don't want to go back all the way to the village. Yeah, let's set our spawn. There we go. And because, new character, we gotta look the part. Now, this one we might actually look really good with. And I only say that because we're already, dressed as the character, practically. We already have the outfit. They don't have a Haori. At least I don't think they do. Let me double check. Yeah, there's not a single picture of them with one. Just had to make sure there wasn't, some obscure one that they show for, half a second. But yeah, no, we're basically already fully dressed as them. We just got to change the face and hair. We can probably get rid of the really goofy other bits for a second. Yep, there we are. That's us. Yeah, no, I got the accessory for this right after they added it, and I'm so glad I did. If you want a good piece of armor, this is the one you want to get. It is just so amazing. It's so easy to get to. Look at this. If we head all the way over here, over to where the Demon Slayer HQ is. Yeah, look at this. So there's the mist outfit for 2.24% chance, and there is a mist katana. Ooh, forgot about that. Let's go for it too. That's our goal of this video. Get the katana, get as much breathing mastery as we can. We might need to go fight something else temporarily to get the mastery, but I want that katana. And of course the ability. But yeah, dude, the outfit is so worth getting. I'm very glad I got it earlier. They'll probably add better stuff eventually too, but let me see what the Z does real quick. Oh, okay, that's really good. Okay, so I mean, yeah, let's do it. Oh, that is really good. I'm just gonna have my ice katana to even this out a tiny bit more. There we go. Ton of mastery. Look at that. We already have 8 layers missed, our X. That is nice. I love the particle for this too. For the mist part of it, I love that. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll try to do this for the mist katana. I don't think it's any good, but... I mean, let's see. Oh, that dragon's in front of me too. Dude. This is so good. We're way overkill for this boss, by the way. This boss is only for level 300s. We are literally like 5 times that amount. We do have the family for this one. Let me set my spawn over here. Here we go. Do that so we can go into this menu without having to walk so far. Yeah, see, we have the family for it right here. It gives it actually very nice buff. If you roll this family, definitely use this. I'll show this. Look at this. So if you have this equipped, make sure it doesn't bug out my stats. Yeah, we have our speed. I'm going to go ahead and just use the Z. So just the Z by itself. Oh, actually got to get breathing. There we go. Or not. Never mind. You blocked it. You can block through that. What about the X? Well, I missed part of that. Okay, look at this. Once they stop blocking, use the Z. 2,541 damage, right? Now let me go ahead and swap over to the easier to get clan. There we go. The difference is like 1% versus 0.1. And then pity's a little bit better, but not really. Yeah, there we go. Full hit there. Almost like 300 damage higher. So there is an increase for matching your clan with your style, but I would just be entirely honest. I would just use the best one if you have it. That speed is very nice, and the strength and durability. Everything about it is just better, and you have a higher experience buff. I'm going to keep using it just because, whatever. Plus, this enemy's really low health compared to my damage amount, so I don't need the extra damage. Hey, there we go. We got the skill. Nice. So when we hit 150, we will immediately have it instead of having to grind it. So yeah, if you're trying to figure out what you want to start with, definitely Mist could be good. It might be the best non-B2'd style. I mean, let me see. Let me look at the old tier list. Oh yeah, no, the old one, Mist was the second best. Insect beating it. Insect could still be better. I am going to be doing Insect soon. But Mist could be better now because it got revamped. That is such a good attack. Oh, that was weird. We both dashed through each other. And there we go. Another kill. It'll be slow for the abilities, but I want to try to get the sword. Kind of a completionary type thing going on here. I'm going to go as far. I don't need this water breathing one anymore. Let me re-roll it. There's a specific family I want to get. That's not what I need. That's a good one, though. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's Zenetsu's. It does not give a buff to his style, though. Okay, that's weird. There we go. More drop rate. Might as well. So now we are at... Oh, now we're slower. Oh, we're bugged out. That's why. Let me rejoin. I think swapping families like that glitches it out sometimes. We're not that much slower. But now our drop amount is at plus 22%. It's almost max. There's like one other thing we can get, but I'll get that later. Don't need it now. Yeah, now it's a 2.44% chance. We're fighting ourselves. Did I choose the same hair model as the one they chose for their game? It looks like it. I just realized that. We have the same hair model. I'm basically just the boss. Wow, we get so much less experience without the boost. At least the experience buff does not affect mastery. I still got to do that normally. I'll be 100% honest. Already, just the first 2 moves alone make this so much more worth getting than, like, water. Granted, water's the only really bad V1 I've used so far. It's also the only, like, non-clan exclusive one I've used. And it's also the worst style in the entire game. So it's definitely better than the worst. That's the review I'm giving this so far. I'm glad you all come here for insightful ideas that I give. Well, let's try using it. Let's use it right away. Why not? Okay. A lot of knockback, though. I feel like this should be a V2 instead of a revamp. Like, it's quite good. That C's knockback, though, that's going to be a pain to work around. Maybe, I don't know. Most enemies have walls near them. You can probably just punt them into a wall, to be fair. My lord, we almost look perfectly like the character if it wasn't for the Michael Jackson hat, the snake, and the mask. Ow! I missed the first wing. What even happened there? He like teleported in front of me. That was weird. Try it again. What even happened there? Further testing required, I guess. Maybe I just need more range on it. There we go. I got like backed up a step. Always takes me a few tries to figure out a new attack. Let's try doing it in the air, maybe. It could be one of those. Or just better that way. Oh, yeah, no, that worked a little better. Oh, there we go. We got it. Nice. That was very fast. There we go. And it also buffs mist breathing. Okay, so this needs to be tested. Is it worth using? So if I use my C ability, I think that's an instant one hit. Yeah, 1,694 versus, also nice katana, 1,863. That's a pretty big buff. I'm doing like rough math. I think like 150. I don't know. I already forgot the numbers. But yeah, no, that's a pretty big buff. You lose out on 15 M1 damage. But yeah, the katana is probably worth using if most of your damage is based off of your abilities. That's kind of cool. I like that as a whole idea of you have the really, really good ones, but for very specific scenarios, you're better off with the things that match the character. I mean, let's test this. What's our combo looking like? Oh, that's not good. I lost my combo number. I was trying to see what my total number was. About 15k, I guess. That's not too bad. Let's take you out. There we go. A lot of more mastery for this one. Let's do this again, but with my really good katana. The really rare one. Okay. Oh, I missed that hit. Dang it. But it definitely does more. Last time I only missed like part of one ability. This one I missed an entire ability. And it was the same amount of damage. So yeah, no, I definitely do more, I think, because of all the M1s. But even then, it's not that big of a difference. Of course, this game's a lot of just minor upgrades that make you powerful. There's no like one singular upgrade that's going to make you stupidly powerful outside of just getting better styles. Also, I'm going to ask this. How many of you saw the Infinity Castle movie in theaters? I watched it like, I think it was like 4th day it was out. Very good. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to see the next part of it 10 years from now. Okay, let's see. We got Sea of Clouds and a Haze, our V. Okay, chill. You're a V1. You don't got to be that cool. All right, well, let's try this out against Doma, I guess, who drops ice fans. I still want them. I tried grinding for them in the last video. Didn't get them, but could be worth a shot. Okay. Okay. That is sick. We're already at... Yeah, look at that. That's our full combo damage, roughly. But there we go. A lot of good mastery there. Yeah, this is really, really good. I know I have max level and max sword mastery and all that stuff. That's making me quite powerful, and I have all the accessories in clan. But this is legitimately... I'm comparing it to the other stuff I've used recently. It is really, really good. I'll have to later compare it to like all the sound and love, wind, serpent, flower, insect, flame, all those breathings. I want to use all of them and all of the demon arts. But as of right now, I would use this. I really wish you could swap between them freely because I would use this. It's really fun to use. The only ability that I somewhat don't like is the C because of all this knockback, but every single style has its weak point, I guess. Except for Moon. Dear Lord, Moon V2 is too much. Moon V2's weak point is the fact that the bosses don't have enough health to contend with it. And we're almost there. 147 mastery. Going up quite fast. The combo capability of this is just so amazing. Except for what I miss. But when I do what I'm supposed to do, it's really good. Man, the V attack's really cool, though. So I'll mention this for any new players that are like, this is your first video on this game watching. I highly recommend when doing your fighting, can you not be laying down, please? Thank you. And you're like, have to deal with this. Go behind the bosses when they're blocking. Just like, keep running. And when they start blocking, go behind them as fast as you can before they can turn around. And that's how you can basically bypass their block and not have to deal with their attacks. Makes the game so much easier. And every single boss so far you can do it against. Ow. Really? He's all attacking right now. He's blocking, so just go right behind him and it just bypasses the block. But there we go. Okay, now we have Obscuring Clouds or B. Let's just use it so I can see what it does. Okay. Oh, it's that attack. So that's what that is. Okay, so this is a tick damage cloud. I don't know if it does immediate damage when you use it, but essentially what it does is everyone in this area takes damage. Man, it does last a while though. And my cooldown does not start going down until it ends. That's just there. Let's see if we can get you in there. Or not. Never mind. It faded as soon as it hit you. Well, the cooldown looks fast. That's good. It's just if you miss, you can't use it for a while. Well, let me try it against this boss over here because I know that it's quite chill. I'm more curious how much damage it does, more so than how to use it. Let's try it. Okay, it's ticking. Of course, you're blocking some of it. 100 damage per tick. So that isn't too bad. I'm guessing the goal would be to try to keep the boss inside of it, like this, kind of. It's kind of good. It's probably my least favorite attack, though. I wonder how much damage I could reasonably do. That's definitely really good for boss fights, because if you don't know how the boss fights work in this game, or how they actually work, because I don't think the devs intended. Wow, actually was kind of cool. I prevented his attack with mine. End this fight real quick. There we go. Yeah, so if you're doing Tokito, he spawns right next to this tree, and you want to try to get, I think Moon V2 can do it, but mainly Sun V2 can glitch it into this tree. So he's literally just stuck in this tree the entire battle, right? So tons of free damage with that. I might go try joining a public lobby for him in a moment. And if you're doing the Obani world boss for the snake accessory, or rerolls, whichever, you can get him stuck. He spawns like right here. You can get him stuck either like in this little crevice, which I don't really recommend, or you can get him stuck in this corner very easily to where the like long range, heavy hitting knockback attacks that the players have can still work really well here. And it can melee them and all that. So you can just like lay the clouds right there. So yeah, that can be really, really good for those boss fights. You could also probably use it pretty well in the dungeon, because they all group up a lot. So you can like plop it down after you knock them down, or like drag them into it after you put it down on the ground, and then you can take them down. Okay, let me try joining a random boss for this. Oh, I'm all the way over here. This sucks. I forgot this was my spawn point. Oh, this spot still kind of works. You gotta like really weirdly make your way over to the boss by climbing the walls. But I mean, whatever works, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. That is such a weird thing to do it with. Well, you already hit it. Oh, never mind. It always looks way less when at a distance. It looks like he's half health, but he's like mostly healthy. Any suns? Any of you? No, that's a sun V1. Into the tree, please. Yeah, see, there we go. So now I can go ahead and drop my B on the ground. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? I've never had this happen. Okay, my bad. Well, never mind. Okay, we'll have to retest that in a second then. Well, shoot. So don't use it. Never mind. Don't use it on the tree. Ignore me. Oh, come on. Well, now I feel bad. So if you miss it, it just does the cloud. If you hit somebody with it, with that swing, then you get a cutscene. Ah, he was almost stuck. There we go. Now he's in the tree. Cool, we'll just melee, because I don't even know what attacks I could use here. I have a feeling most of them will knock him out of the tree. I'm scared to use the bee now. I want to use it. I want to get that little ring around the tree, but no, dang it. My ploy, my plan. Honestly, though, still a really good style overall, though. And we should still get credit, I think, even though we're just meleeing. Yeah, I was thinking it was just going to do that. The little ring. Oh, yeah, we got mastery. That's good. All right, I want to experiment with it. I also want to see how much damage it does. I'm going to try in the air first. There we go. Dude. That is really cool. That's good damage. That's really good damage. Okay, yeah, I'm a fan. Mist is good. Definitely go for Mist. Mist is up there, and like strength. That's really good. incredibly cheap too. The only thing you don't get right away is the B ability, which is probably a little hard to use. I wonder if I could use it on the ground. Like, can I hit a boss in time before it just doesn't let me hit? Because it looks like it takes a second. Let's try it on Doma, because Doma doesn't give you any time. Like, as soon as he can hit, he'll hit you. Let's try it. Nope, doesn't work with him. All right, let's try it. Okay, so you can definitely do it as a mid-air attack. Will it still do damage? Yeah, it will. The character model's just bugged. Look at that damage, though. 5.8. That's good. Dude, the damage on this is so good. Look at that. Past 20k on the hit damage. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of this one. Man, now I wonder if I should be using this or Moon. I mean, I'll probably keep using Moon just because the Moon's range abilities are immense. Oh, that's quite a bit of range on it. You don't got to get that close for the X. Easy. Yeah, no, Mist is worth it. This feels like a V2. I feel like it should have been a V2. But whatever. I like this one. I will be using this in the future if they let us be able to swap between them freely. All I'm hoping for, man. I'll probably stick with Moon, though. And when I get bored of it, I'll probably swap back to Mist. We'll see. I love this one, though. That was very fun.